Hey guys, Neoma says, so for today's video, I'm going to be talking about the Arsenal versus Crystal Palace game. That's right, Arsenal 2, Crystal Palace 2. And the Greek god Sokratis gets a goal, as well as David Luiz, the Brazilian sideshow. Bob manages to get a goal. Kieran Tierney makes his debut. I'm going to be discussing that, as well as Granit Xhaka, who decided that he wanted to be known as Hulk Hogan. And he decides to tell the fans to F off. Stay tuned to my thoughts and my views, and if you haven't done so already, please hit the subscribe button, which is somewhere around here. Now, let's discuss. Wow, what a game. Arsenal 2, Crystal Palace 2. I mean, it's a game that even when I predicted, I knew Arsenal were going to score 2 goals. I thought my guy Aubameyang would have scored, but that wasn't the case. The Greek god, known as Sokratis, and the Brazilian samba player in David Luiz gets the goals for Arsenal. No midfield players, no attackers, our defenders. But then on the other side, then you got Ayew, who scores the second goal for Crystal Palace, and Milivojevic gets a penalty. Were Arsenal a bit unlucky? Possibly. It's one of those games where we just needed to be right defensively. We needed to be right. I watched this game, and when Sokratis got the second, I knew what I was going to do in this video. I knew I was going to say, so, who was talking about our defense? Who really was talking about our defense? Well, our defense still needs to be fixed. Because even though our defense is capable of scoring goals like what they did in this game, defensively, we still went to sleep. We still went to sleep. And it just isn't good enough. It really, really isn't. But a lot more talking points in this game, as I said in the intro, kind of coming up. But I thought I'll kind of go through some of the main points. So obviously we know first goal was made by Sokratis with the assist from Granit Xhaka. Well done to Granit, who I will get on later on in this video. David Luiz getting the second goal. Lacazette with the assist. Lacazette had a couple shots in the first half, that one particular one, little after David Luiz's shot, that I thought went pretty well, and had a really good chance to score on, but Wayne Hennessy managed to get down in order to save that. For Crystal Palace's first goal, Zaha, you diver. I'm sorry. I've seen the video footage. The stream I watched you online broke it down. And yes, there was contact, and I get it. That's the rules. I'm not arguing the rules, but come on. Zaha leaves his trailing leg out. Zaha put himself in a position to get the contact. And it was such light contact. And then he made a meal over it by this jerk that he just did to then fall over. This is why the referee in the beginning ruled it off as being no penalty, why he ruled it off as being Zaha as a dive, and gave Zaha a yellow card. But then VAR intervened, showed that there was contact, penalty was given, and Milivojevic puts the goal away. Then Arsenal we're still up 2-1 at that very moment in time. And then, where do we go? That was kind of it from the first half. I mean, really, it's just, first half was good. First half was great. Really, really great. But then in the second half, I mean, you could tell energy maybe went slightly down a little. But still, I thought Arsenal were overall playing really, really well. And then Palace press, Palace playing their game. Ayew scored kind of a scrappy headed goal through the legs of Bernd Leno. And I mean, it was one of them where you just want to think, come on guys, come on, like what the fuck? What is this? How are we messing this up? So frustrating, Arsenal. So frustrating. You know, like, we as an Arsenal fan, we deserve more. We want more. Come on. So Ayew gets a second goal, and from there, I mean, Crystal Palace just really just kind of defended deep, and it was just Arsenal struggling to really break them down all game long. Unai Emery decides to make a bit of a change, and this is where, you know, this is talking about Granit Xhaka time. So Unai Emery decides to take off Granit Xhaka. No problem with that, right? I have no problem with him taking off Granit Xhaka. He wants to change whatever tactics that it is that he has in place to bring on Bukayo Saka on the pitch. Bukayo Saka is an attacking player. Xhaka comes off the pitch. He looks pissed. Of course, he's getting substituted. So the fans start cheering the fact that he's getting substituted. That's expected. I'm sure, Granit, you know that you are not very well liked at Arsenal, with Arsenal fans. You're not liked. And because of this, my man decides that he's going to be taking his jolly good time to get off the pitch, and then decides to do a Hulk Hogan. He thinks he's this guy. Hogan. Really? No. Listen, right, I get it. The fans can be disrespectful. There was no need for them to boo. I disagree with the booing part, but I do understand it. But you are the captain of Arsenal Football Club. It is your job to take that negativity. Now, there are some negativity that I don't agree with that you should take. Anything that's racist or goes after your heritage, that completely understand. But the fans booing you, no. That's to be expected. That happens in games all across the country. That happens in games all season. Players are going to get booed. Get over it. But his reaction was unacceptable for a captain. You expect a captain, yes, they're going to get with criticism, but to be able to handle it with being calm and with an element of dignity. Come on. Like, really? Poor excuse for a captain. Poor. Like, really bad. He should be stripped of the captaincy. Unacceptable. Really unacceptable, Granit Xhaka. I'm actually quite disappointed in you, because you know what? Even though I wasn't really fond of you as captain, I thought you could have done better. Poor. Then for the whole game, you got Arsenal kind of struggling to break down Palace. I mean, Palace, 2 banks of 4. They're just sitting back doing whatever that they want. Just trying to stop us from creating chances, getting rid of crossing, and it was just the same old thing. And it was one of those games where it's so difficult for Arsenal to create really anything. We try to cross the ball. They're clearing it. You know, we try to pass it in the box. They're literally out-muscling us off the ball. Something has to change. Whether we need a different type of attacker, someone that could hold the ball up a lot better, somebody, you know, that could just be an absolute pain and a nuisance to the centre-backs there. But we do need something different. Attacking wise, because I think that teams have sussed us out. They know that we don't have anybody aerially that could really do anything. And even though, yes, our centre backs today did a job, up front we don't have that much. Like, if you give Aubameyang pace, he will kill you. Lacazette, if you give him too much space in and around the box, he will kill you. Pepe, they always tried to keep him on his right side. He's tried to cut back, tried to curl it in every now and again. They made sure that they kept him from that. So it was one of those where it was a really difficult thing for them to just create chances and to really execute. Like, so frustrating, this game, like a lot of other games this season. Closer to the end, Hennessy, I believe there was another shot by David Luiz. Again, our centre backs, you know, just, oh wow. I mean, they were the best and worst part of Arsenal in this game, because David Luiz takes a shot in the box and absolutely just leathers it, and Wayne Hennessy gets a save in the top right hand corner. And then just before the end of the game, fights almost break out because Guendouzi literally rugby tackles Zaha in order to try to stop a potential goal scoring opportunity. Picked up a yellow card for it, and then the game ended 2-2. It's a frustrating game for Arsenal. I knew the game was going to be tough. And I know a lot of pressures on Emery. I know from a lot of Arsenal fans. But again, this was a game that I failed to still see what Mesut Ozil was going to do. Because I know I'm going to have some Ozil fanboys, you know, message and comment on this video. But it was a game where we needed to win. Because as far as I'm aware, Tottenham are losing that game against Liverpool 2-1, and we should be capitalising on this. It's a game we got to capitalise on. Like, it's not good enough. It's not good enough. Do we need a new manager? No, we don't. But things need to be put in place in terms of trying to find ways to win games. This is bigger than just creativity. And this is the second game where I've seen it. Arsenal's main weakness is that we struggle to break teams down. That's the problem. And then on the other side, defensively, we're making stupid mistakes. And you can say that all the teams in the top six are going to struggle to break teams down, especially when they're not facing other sides that are in the top six. But we're Arsenal Football Club. We need to make changes some way, somehow. I'm open for suggestions. So guys, leave your comments below on what you think that might be. I mean, maybe we have to wait till January to bring in something else, something a little bit different, especially in the final third. The midfield overall, I thought the midfield balance was pretty good today. Ceballos, I thought he was pretty good. Creativity really well, syncing up in the first half. Tierney got his debut today. I thought he was absolutely fantastic, delivering in some good crosses. Defensively, little issues, especially with the first goal. No, sorry, with the second goal that Jordan Ayew got. But got substituted for Kolasinac, and maybe he's not quite at 100%, but at least he got his Premier League debut. So Emery really taking his good time to kind of bed him in the game. But I am right, like how a lot of Arsenal fans right now, frustrated. I don't know what we can do to fix it. Emery, the ball is in your court now. What is it that we can do to fix this Arsenal? We need your help. Fix it. Is Mesut Ozil the answer? No. He is not the answer. But once again, guys, thank you for watching this video. Leave your comments below, and if you think or whatever suggestions that you have and you think that how Arsenal might be able to fix this situation that we have where we're struggling to break teams down, please leave your comments below. Follow me on all social media platforms. That's at King Neomis. And I will see you again next time. Peace.